start off talking about King of the Ring,
Yeah.
and how you organised it, and yeah, the boys that are sort of taking part really.
Yeah. Right, so a couple of months ago, I decided, with a bit of consultation with the head coach and a few of the other coaches, that we was going to go to King of the Ring with some of the boxers. So at the minute we've got 8 boxers going out there. Tyke Sackett, Harry Peters, Vinnie Lamport, Harrison Lambert, Sam Lambert, Oscar Lambert, James Gardner, which is the club coach, and Logan Wilson, which his dad Ben has also sponsored the club, going out there and got us all jumpers, t-shirts, shorts for the boxers, vests for the boxers to go out there. Been a bit of a headache, if I'm going to be completely honest. It was satisfying parents is probably the hardest part, but it is one of them things. Now I'm only joking. But with the hotels, flights, travel that we've got to do, it's all came together right at the end, getting permission from England to obviously go out there as well. But yeah, we're really looking forward to it. The boxers are all ready, on weight, and hopefully go out there and do the club proud.
And you mentioned about the 7 boxers. How do you sort of go about picking those boxers, or the boxers that are sort of taking part? Because obviously, I'm sure there's a limit.
There is a limit. I believe it's 10 per team going out there. We did initially have around about 15 or 16 boxers that wanted to go out there, but it coincides with the NAB GCs. So unfortunately, a few of them boxers have had to step back because they want to go forward in boxing in the national championships. So what we had left, we picked out of who was there, and we've got these 8 going out.
Is this the first tournament you've gone away with by yourself with the with the boxers?
So I've been part of this club for many years. I was here as an amateur, I was here as a pro, and I'm back here now coaching as well. I don't ever believe Guildford has even went to King of the Ring before, so it's a nice experience to go to Sweden and hopefully get a few results out there.
Yeah, I was going to say it must be a great experience for the boxers, because obviously experience in a different country, going to a lot of sort of major tournament, it must be great for them, and also you guys, the coaches as well.
Yeah, well, obviously this is all voluntary. We don't get paid for it, so just to have something to look back on, something for us to sit there and look and say we accomplished something. And obviously it's keeping these kids focused and disciplined. We're a competitive club, and we need to be out there competing to be in the mix of one of the best clubs in the country.
And you're not going there to like make up the mums. You're generally going there to.
We want to win. We've got a little group chat, and I keep telling them, I want to come back, team of the tournament. There's a few good clubs out there, so we're going to have to be on our A game to sit there and come back and do it. But if they perform, like I know they can perform, and listen, then hopefully we're coming back with quite a few gold medals.
And what about sort of like the issues you had to deal with behind the scenes? Because people don't sort of see this side of things.
Yeah.
Do you want to just give an overview? I know you did speak to me outside about it, but like just what you've had to deal with, and you know it's not straightforward.
Yeah, it isn't just as straightforward as just saying, right, let's go and get some flights. We'll take the boxers' cards and we'll fly out there. You've got to get permission from England. You've also got to receive that 14 days before you even fly out. You've got to have obviously your insurances put in place that obviously England cover you with, but you've also got to have a separate insurance to obviously take the boxers out there as well. Again, flights, making sure we're all organised, everyone's got a luggage, and I kind of took it upon myself to get it all gelled together. We had a bit of a hiccup with some of the clothing, but hopefully that's all going to be sorted out in time as well. So yeah, it's a bit of a headache, but we managed, and we're only 6 days out now, so this is the easy part. We'll wind down, a bit of sharpening up next week, and get on the plane next Thursday.
And just in regards to, I heard you say outside about like sort of you've been a bit of a dietitian for the boys as well. Has that been sort of a tough task to try and make sure they stay on?
Yeah, especially one of the boxers. He's a headache. He can be a bit of a pain, but no, he's all right. But yeah, I've tried to help him. Obviously, I'm no nutritionist, but obviously I can guide them the right paths, give them the right foods to eat, and lose the weight naturally, instead of water deprivation or anything like that. We don't want that. We need to look after the kids the best as possible we can. So obviously losing 0.1, 0.2 every couple of 3 days and get that weight off so you can maintain it for the 3 days while they're over there.
You mentioned about there's a few clubs that you know that's sort of going out there. Are you hoping to sort of your boys be a match to anyone in particular, to a bit of a rivalry between the clubs?
I don't think we have got anyone that's going to be mixing it up with the have a couple of clubs that's going from the southern areas. But again, we're all southern area clubs, so I'd like them all to go out there and succeed the best they can. Well, I hope they would hope the same for us.
And what's the dates of the tournament again, just for the purpose?
So the tournament is over 3 days, the 3rd, 4th and the 5th in Borås, Sweden. We will be flying out on the 2nd and obviously returning on the 6th. So it's going to be a long 5 days, especially the boys are going to enjoy it. They're going to be boxing 1 or 2 times, possibly 3 for James. But yeah, we're going to get out there. It's going to be a strenuous time probably for the coaches. But no, it's going to be a great experience. And I think
is it going to be live streamed anyway? So
oh, well, I've been recorrected now. There is a link, and I will put the link on the Guildford City Boxing Facebook page, and you can follow the boxers out there.
Yeah, if you give me the link, I'll put it in the description as well. So
perfect, that's great.
Cool, well, best of luck for it, and I'm sure we'll keep updated on the group as well. So,
yeah, thanks very much.